Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and actually this episode is 100% community news. You've all been on fire this week, and I want to talk about it. FoamFest wrapped up in the UK yesterday. Around 200 people came out to the event. Judging from the photos, it looks like it was a success. There were a ton of exhibitors showing off their mods or peddling their wares. We are so happy that so many people came out for the UK's first Nerf convention, and we really want to make it to next year's event. In community product news, the Holster from Camsters Blasters got an update. For anyone unfamiliar with the product, the Holster is a piece of gear that holds your blaster with the power of magnets. It's easy to pull the blaster on and off the mount, but it will stay in place during gameplay. It used to come in two versions, one with straps and another that had a special mounting platform that you could attach the mallets. This new version combines the strap version and the threaded mount version into one, so you can wear it however you want and switch it up later if you please. But when are they going to tell me how magnets work? Foam Blast, hey, that's us again. Foam Blast also launched a product a couple of days ago. This is the Perfect Fit flywheel installation tool. It's a really easy way to be sure your flywheels are perfectly aligned and there is no more struggle with pushing on really tight flywheels. It still works if you've already wired your motors and even if you're using the Kelly Industry motor boards. We will be releasing the files eventually, but not on Thingiverse because we're tired of people selling our things without permission. If you'd like to license any of our designs and sell them with our blessing, please email Michelle at foamblastshop.com. The Category 2 and Category 5 Hurricane cages that Michelle from Foam Blast designed are also for sale, but you can find them on Out of Darts' shop. The Category 2 is a single-stage cage that should get 120 to 130 FPS with Fang Revamp motors, and the Category 5 is a dual-stage cage that can reach up to 170. A word of warning, the Cat 5 cage is not a simple build. There is a lot of shell cutting and shell shaving, as well as some weird wiring paths that need to be taken to even fit inside the blaster. And overvolting of motors. It is not for the faint of heart. It is fun though. Michelle played with hers a few weeks ago and got a few tags on me that I'm still a little salty about. There is no way that little pistol should have hit me from that far away. Quit dancing. A while ago, Neroda on Reddit shared an adjustable Longshot thumbhole stock. Unfortunately, his plans for selling it didn't work out, but the good news is that the files will soon be shared publicly. The main hurdle for consumers is going to be the aluminum rods that actually make it adjustable, but Nerfers always find a way. I am really excited to try this one out, not only because it looks so cool, but I've already been looking for a Longshot stock option that is both sturdy and adjustable. In community-made blaster news, Dan of Foam Alliance UK posted his entirely homemade blaster that is just about as small as a flywheeler can get. The Lepus is a Nerf Uzi. This Talon-fed blaster is full auto and uses a crank slider as a pusher, which should be much more reliable than the gearboxes that seem to be popular for full auto builds, while also being very, very small. It's reaching just over 110 FPS at 14 darts per second, which is not too shabby. I really liked that he explained in his video why some decisions were made, and the lucky happenstance that Worker Mini flywheels came out that were nearly the same size as the ones he was 3D printing previously. Very cool build, and I believe he's planning on selling it on Etsy in the near future. Mr. Heathpants is at it again, but we're going to go to Valor to hear about the new MHP turkey.
Thanks, Adriana. What's good, everybody? My name is Valor. Welcome back to the Messy Workbench, and this time we're talking about the latest little project by Mr. Heathpants in collaboration with Zachary Deckman. It is the Turkey. It is a semi-auto flywheel the world system powered blaster, along the same lines as the Pigeon, but this one has a much different sort of styling. It is a Talon and Katana compatible blaster, but not at the same time that you have to print a magwell for either or, because that would make things a whole lot more complex. And it is able to be top-loaded, because you're able to pull the slide back, it'll lock in place just using the little thumb switch, and then you're able to just push darts into the mag. And it gets the same sort of performance that you'd expect from something like the Pigeon or whatever using the Flywheel of the World system. and I think it looks really, really nice. It would be right at home being on the hip of like Han Solo from Star Wars or Mel from Firefly. And I, for one, really, really like the way it looks. I'm excited to print one of these up for myself whenever the file's ready, because they're going to be ready soon. They just need to have a few more tweaks done according to Mr. Heathpants himself, but that'll take a little bit of time because he's also working on a few extra things, so be sure to keep an eye out. Again, my name is Valor. Back to you, Adriana.
Thanks, Valor. I guess we're adding another bird to the flock. Gobble gobble. Captain Slug shared on the Nerf Caliburn group an awesome and very thorough write-up on a Bullpup Caliburn by OnEllisCrossing.com. It's not the first Bullpup Caliburn, the Chimera gets that title, but it was really interesting to read about this design philosophy and why and how this bullpup is different. Rather than shooting for the biggest numbers, the design is instead focused on maintaining the look and the hardware of the original Caliburn as much as possible, as well as maintaining the features like the takedown magwell. I love getting this look behind the curtain for blaster design. Seeing the extensive iterations and knowing why changes were made, what went wrong, what went right, is invaluable knowledge that could be put towards your own work. Whether you're working on your own blaster design or not, it's worth a read. This week's mod of the week is this freaking adorable Jolt nail gun from Brothers 69. I just thought it was really cute. This is my show, and the mod of the week doesn't always have to be a slick paint job or be the highest performing blaster. If you look at that and you don't smile, there might be something wrong with you. For this week's video of the week, Fenland Nerf Works did a Bobololo-style tour of Foam Fest, so everyone who wasn't able to make it is able to see all the booths. It's so neat to match faces to names, and it makes our hobby feel that much closer and can help unite us on our quest for Nerfy fun. Seeing all these Nerfers in one place has us super excited for the next big event, and we hope to see you all at Endwar and FoamCon. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for all the support as we've continued to grow. We recently hit 3,500 subscribers, and we feel the love from all of you. And we hope that you'll support the rest of the community as well by clicking those links down in the description, checking out all these projects, and being a part of the conversation. Like, subscribe, bell, see you next Sunday!